I sleep with men for money, and occasionally I do it online. And there's so much that people don't see. So in a pretty average day, I do 2 hours worth of bookings, usually 2 1-hour bookings. The first booking usually takes about an hour and a half to get ready for. The second booking, less so, usually about an hour. The reason being is because I do all my hair and makeup, and usually, not always, but usually it's okay for the next booking. I just have to do touch-ups. So for those 2 hours worth of bookings, I'm actually doing 4.5 hours worth of work. Each booking has 2 loads of laundry, every handle surface needs to be disinfected, floors need to be cleaned, I need to send follow-up texts to the clients, and very rarely is a 1-hour booking really 1 hour. It's usually an hour and like 10 minutes. But that's not all. Between all of that, I have just my day-to-day runnings. I actually looked on my phone at how much time I spent in my messages purely on my work phone, and it's about 30 minutes to 45 minutes every single day, including weekends. That's just answering inquiries from clients. And then for every booking, I also have to kind of catalog and keep track of all of my clients. So they're scheduling them in my booking system, keeping all their screening information up to date and secure, and any notes I might have on them that I need for next time, like they hate kissing, all kept under lock and key. Then, of course, there's marketing. I try and make TikTok videos every day and stories. This takes anywhere between half an hour and an hour, depending on how many times I have to redo it. So that 4.5 hours is now 5.5 hours. But on top of that, I also have a spicy site, and I try and chat on there for about 2 to 3 hours a day. So now we're up to 8.5 hours. And that's just a pretty typical day. But there's also stuff that don't fit into like a nice box. Every week I have to go grocery shopping for supplies, everything from water bottles and soda to give my clients to washing powder, disinfectant, and PPE. And sometimes some fun toys too. Bookkeeping, I take about 2 to 3 days every quarter where I sit down and just do that nonstop. Thankfully, I've now hired a bookkeeper, recording all of my receipts, and of course filming. Like today, I've spent 4 hours making 3 different customs and I still am not finished. I have a rating video and then just some little bits and bobs for my site to do. Organizing collabs, booking Airbnbs, and then of course filming my longer form videos for YouTube, which I have been lacking lately. There's also just little things like constantly searching for leaks of my content and reporting those, researching new trends on social media or even within the industry. There's always something to be doing. But I don't want to be like, oh, poor me, woe is me, my job is so hard. Like, it's not. For me, personally, I am very privileged. I do this job because I want to. I am my own boss. I pick my hours, when and how I want to work. And if I just don't want to work that week, I can walk away with little repercussions. I do find that this industry is a lot more forgiving if you're a bit more flaky than other industries are. And there's good reasons for that. But it's very common for me to be working a full 8 to 10 hour day plus some little bits and bobs on the weekend.